everybody, happy Sunday. Sarah thrifting for the nest. It is Sunday evening at 5:15 and here is a what sold video for my weekend sales on eBay. It was a really great weekend. I'm really happy with my sales. I had a good listing week last week. I listed about 30 items every day. I did not list on Saturday or today. But my sales have been very consistent this last week. So I'm very happy just like with my weekly total. And my weekend has been very consistent. Like I'm looking at my graph, my bar graph right now, and I'm really not a lot of ups and downs like it's been the last few weeks. So super consistent sales, which is what I really like. So I'll give you a quick rundown of the weekend sales and then we'll get right to it and I'll show you what I sold over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Friday I did 287 in sales, Saturday I did 321, and Sunday did 313. So I'm really happy with those numbers. Those are good numbers for me. In the slow season, I like to break 100. I feel like we're not quite to slow season yet. Maybe there won't be a slow season this year, fingers crossed. But hey, 5 years in and it's pretty predictable at this point. Although my business looks really different than it did the last 4 years. So maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to maintain some semblance of consistency in my eBay business this year. So we will see how that goes. All right, so let's get to it. I sold 44 items. 44? Yes, 44 items. Over the weekend. The reason why I question it is because when I'm looking at my figures here, it says I have 38 labels to print, but one person this afternoon went in and bought 7 items from me. That's never happened before. Nobody's ever bought that many items at one time out of my store. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get that to happen more often. I'm not even running like a multi-quantity promo right now, so they just must have liked what they saw. So I am running a sale right now in my store, 20% off the majority of my store and then 10% off my newer items that I listed in the last like 5 business days. So I didn't have to run a super drastic sale to get good sales this weekend, and I'm really happy with what things have sold for. So let's get to it, shall we? I'll show you what has sold. A couple of my things are out of order. I had a hard time finding a couple items in my inventory when I was pulling. So, all right, here we go. So the first item is this flying tomato dress. It's this cute little boho dress with kind of this knit front. I sold this for $18.39 free shipping, and I did get it at the bins. I probably wouldn't like spend more than like $3 on that brand, but when I find it at the bins, it sells pretty well. So the next item, and I love finding this stuff, any kind of vintage Grateful Dead t-shirts, no matter what condition they're in, sell really well. So it's Grateful Dead. It says inspiration on it with the bear. I'm sure there are some kind of retro remakes of this, but when you look at the tag, you can tell it's a vintage tag. So I took a best offer of $40 free shipping on this shirt. I'm happy I'm doing free shipping again. It really just leaves like less for me to process, honestly. All right, so I took a best offer on this. It's an Icebreaker shirt, and you guys have heard me talk about Icebreaker before. One of my favorite brands to pick up, and I will pay up for this. So this I sold a while back for about $35, and it got returned to me as item not as described. So there is this small hole in the shirt, and it's tiny, tiny, but it's there. And I didn't see it. So the person opened up a return case, and of course I refunded them, but when I got it back, I thought, you know, I can still sell this. So I put it back up again, I disclosed the flaw, and I sold it. I took a best offer of $20. That way I'm not losing too much money on the transaction. You know, didn't sell it for what I sold it for the first time, but I wouldn't expect it to, knowing that there is a hole in it. So, all right. This I got at the bins, and again, this was a piece that I would not buy if I hadn't picked it up for 99 cents a pound. Pleone, I think is what it is, or Pleone. It's kind of the semi-sheer top. And it sold for $19, free shipping. It took a little while to sell, but happy to sell it for 19 bucks. It's very lightweight. Okay, so the next item here, sorry guys, it's out of order. Okay, Free People. It's just a basic ribbed tank top. I took a $15 best offer on this piece. Again, got it at the bins, super lightweight. And speaking of Free People, here is another Free People piece. Got this also at the bins with a different kind of Free People tag. And it's this thermal dog print long sleeved top, and took a $15 best offer on this as well. All right. I may have settled too quickly on this item. I knew it was good when I got it. It's a vintage cycling jersey from Italy. It has holes and stains though, and I disclosed it. I did still put this thing up for like 60 bucks, and then I took a best offer of 35. I haggled a little bit with him. He first offered me like 25, and I was able to counter offer to 35, but I got 2 best offers within the first hour that this item was listed. And I just thought, am I going to be stingy on this? Because it's a cycling jersey with holes. But anytime you guys see these wool long sleeved or even short sleeve cycling jerseys, it doesn't really matter what condition they're in. They're worth a good amount of money. So let me show you the inside tag too, so you kind of know what to look for. So it's Giordana is the brand, Giordana Sport. And it's a wool acrylic blend. So anytime you see like vintage cycling jerseys, pick them up. They're even worth paying up for in most cases. Just go ahead and do a quick search on eBay for sold listings and see what you see for those vintage jerseys. Okay, so this was funny. This is one of my favorite vintage Nike tags. Go ahead and take a good look at that because you'll want to remember this one. This is one that you want to pick up anytime you see this. Some of it can be worth big money. So this jacket, I actually put up on auction. Anytime I get a vintage Nike tag, I'm usually pretty prone to put it up on auction. Because some people, there's no bottom line price for them. They will continue to bid an item up. But I think I must have started this at like $20 starting bid when I put it up on auction quite a while ago. It's like a windbreaker, quarter zip windbreaker. And I didn't get a bid on it. I do remember getting tons of watchers though, and just nobody bid on it. So then I went ahead and put it up for like $65 or $70, buy it now. And it sat for a while, and then over the weekend I took a $55 best offer. So I'm pretty happy with how that panned out. Again, I got it at the bins. It weighs less than a pound. So that is a great return. That is one of my favorite things to get. Any vintage Nike is one of my very favorite finds, as it would be most any resellers. Okay, is everybody familiar with this logo? I wasn't. When I first picked this logo up, it took me quite a while to figure out what it was. It's Fabletics. This tear tag isn't always in. Hold on, let me see if I can show this to you. This tear tag isn't always in the garments, kind of like Lululemon. It's not going to focus. There you go. Anyway, they're just some leggings, and some of the stuff can be in really high demand because this is Katie Hudson's. Am I saying it right? Kate Hudson. Sorry, I get Katy Perry and Kate Hudson mixed up. So Kate Hudson, it's her athletic line, and it's actually like a subscriber kind of a line. Like you get like monthly subscription pieces. And so people who don't want to sign up for that subscription service, they like to buy this line on eBay. It's a great line. It's a really good quality product. So anyway, got these leggings, took a best offer of $15. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not in order. I feel like when I pulled some of this stuff, I tried to keep it in order when I pull it, but it didn't stay that way. All right, this is an Ann Taylor Loft dress. Summer is coming and people are buying dresses. This is like a tie. Ties at the top. It came untied. Anyway, a cute patterned summer dress. Ann Taylor Loft. their basic tag, and I took a best offer of $15 on this one. I ran this Mountain Hardwear vest. It's like a men's fleece vest. I ran this on auction because it's really heavily pilled, and anything with like major or even minor flaws in it, I don't usually like to do as buy it nows because I like a buyer to name their price on this. So I started this at $3.99 plus shipping, and the auction ended at $15.50. So they paid a total of $22 for this vest, which is great. I mean, honestly, that's about the price point that I would expect to get for a vest that has pilling on it like that. All right, I picked this up at a Salvation Army 69-cent tag day sale quite a while ago. It's new with tags, Pendleton. This just goes to show that not all Pendleton sells well because it sat on my shelf for a very long time and sold for $10 as a best offer, and I was happy to take the $10 offer to get it off my shelf. I paid 69 cents at the Salvation Army sale, but would I do it again? Probably not. All right, this is a Prana swimsuit top. It's like a tankini top. Their tags are kind of difficult to find, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you the logo because that's the logo you're going to want to be on the lookout for when you think of Prana. And I got this at the bins, and I took a $16 best offer on it. I sold a nursing bra. Okay, these were a test for me. Again, got them at the bins. You know, I know this like acid wash. Oh, okay. My scroller's not working. Okay, I'm here. I'm back. Okay, took a $9 best offer for these jeans plus shipping though. So they paid $16.20 for these awesome acid wash high-waisted jeans. So I will take it. All right, next item is a Nike tank top, athletic tank. It is new with tags. Got it at the bins. Took a best offer of $12 for this one. All right. Again, summer's coming, so these summer dresses are selling. It's a Patagonia, like athletic, like stretch dress with a built-in shelf bra. It does have a stain at the hem, which I disclosed in the listing, and I took a $12 best offer on this. Got this one at the bins as well. I'm pretty sure I showed this in a haul video just last week. I paid up for this, like $3. Paid up, right? It's the Lauren Conrad Bambi sweater. I told you someone would want it, and they wanted it right away, and they sent me a best offer of $22.50, and I took it. So super happy with that. All right, here's a Nike. It's a hyper warm athletic women's hoodie. It's this white and gray hoodie. The Nike Pro line sells super well. It's got this lovely warm fleece lining inside, and I took a best offer of $24.50 on this. Lots of best offer action this weekend for sure. This next piece was another item that I actually had sold on auction at one point for $36, and it's a jacket with a hole in it. This one was disclosed. They sent it back because it didn't fit them very well. So at Nike Athletic Department, and it's a windbreaker. So when I got it back, I decided not to auction it again. Sorry, I decided not to auction it again. I decided to go ahead and do buy it now on it, and then I took a $20 best offer. Got my Pete's iced coffee today. It's my favorite. It's decaf because you know, anytime after noon, I can't drink caffeine. Because then I'll be up all night long planning out my life at 2 in the morning. All right, this next piece is a Nike t-shirt, just a basic men's camouflage t-shirt. Picked this up at the bins and I sold it for $11. This is a brand that seems to do quite well for me in general. I have sold their pieces pretty quickly for a good amount of money. It's Chalet. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Maybe not. Oh, it's not going to focus for you guys. Let's try it again. Kind of, sort of, a little bit. Anyway, Chalet, Chalet. Anyways, this sweater, it's like kind of oversized cowl neck sweater, and I sold it for $20 plus shipping, so a total of $27 for this thing, and it's cute. I did use Log and Look in my title, since it's that oversized layering piece. All right, here is another Nike piece, the Tiger Woods golf shirt, golf polo. It does have a little spot on the front that I didn't see when I picked it up at the bins, so I put it up low, and I took a best offer at $10 for it. Still made my money back and then some. So I picked up this Logo by Lori Goldstein piece a while ago. I had actually found quite a few of them in a bin together, and I sold all of them except for this one until now. It's a Logo by Lori Goldstein 2X, and it's kind of this swing top with this open back to it. And I took a best offer of $15 on this one. Oh, so a while back, I picked a ton of Hannah Anderson clothes out of a bin, even though I don't really sell kids' clothes. But, you know, you can't really go wrong with Hannah Anderson, but I held on to this stuff for way too long in my store. It's just a cute little cardigan. I took a best offer over the weekend of $9 free shipping. It didn't take too long for this one to sell. It's a Hilo Hattie. See, I said it right this time. Hilo Hattie Hawaiian dress. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Why does sometimes it focuses and sometimes it doesn't? Focus, foci, I don't know. Okay, it's cute. Hawaiian dress 1X, took a best offer of $35. Next item is these Nike basketball shorts. Love these, bread and butter pieces for me. Took a best offer of $14 after a little bit of haggling to get there. This was one of my first pieces of this brand. I don't know, I've heard so many resellers say it a different way. I would read this as Desidual. I've heard some people say Desigual. I don't know, but I know that it sells. And I took a best offer of $22 for this top. This is just a basic Under Armour, like ribbed tank top. Nothing too fancy. Took a $10 best offer. Got it at the bins. And then again, basic black men's Nike t-shirt. Got it at the bins, took a best offer of $10. So here is a piece that I had picked up, I think, when we were in Seattle. And it's an Anthropologie brand, this Rosy Nira. Now we're focusing. All right. It's a cardigan, sweater, took a best offer of $15 on this, and I think that I spent about $3 or $4. Okay, so now we're getting to that lot, that 7-piece lot that somebody had bought for me. So the same person came in and bought these next few pieces. Thank you, if you are watching, to whoever you are, for shopping my store. So, this isn't going to give me the individual price, though, of everything. So I'm going to click into each one so I can give you the individual price. So this sold for $32. It's a J. Jill tapestry jacket. So half of her order had free shipping because it was all under a pound, and everything over a pound she paid shipping on. So honestly, I'm not sure if I can get all of this into a large flat rate box, but what she paid on shipping on 3 pieces should cover the amount of the whole shipment. So it's not, I'm not overcharging her on shipping because I think it's going to cost about that much for me to get this large lot out the door. So anyway, this piece is like a really pretty J. Jill tapestry jacket. I did have this on my in my store for quite a while. The next piece is this great Gap, like military style jacket. I put field utility jacket because it has all these pockets on it. Sold this one for $23. And then I was just looking at this in my store this morning and wondering why it hasn't sold yet. It's a Talbot's mohair alpaca jacket, like this purple Talbots. And I don't buy all the Talbots. In fact, I hardly buy Talbots at all. But because of what it was, I picked it up and I sold this for $40. And to the same person, I sold this Chico's denim shirt with the beading on the pockets. This Chico's blouse, another Chico's, and it's kind of this white and beige striped metallic flecked blouse. Oh, sorry, let me go back. So the Chico's denim shirt sold for $17. This Chico's blouse sold for $13. I love this one. I like the pattern quite a bit on this. Here's another Chico's piece. She likes Chico's. Whoop, whoop. Lost the tag. Another Chico's. And it's kind of this rose-colored paisley button-down shirt. And I sold this for $17. And is that it? Oh, and the last one she bought was this Ann Taylor loft. So all very similar style, like similar brands, similar style. You can definitely tell that this person that bought these has a style because she went in and basically cleared out all the items from this style. And so this Ann Taylor loft piece I had listed for $18. Okay, so just down to the last few pieces here. I did pay up a little bit for this piece. I paid $3 quite a while ago at a half price Goodwill day, or you know, when the tags were half price. It's Prana. I showed you this logo earlier on a swimsuit. It's not gonna focus, of course, but it's kind of this eyelet. It's like a swimsuit cover up. I bought a bunch of these. They had a bunch of these that day, so I got all the ones that they had in multi-colors, and I got them for $3 a piece. And I've sold a few of them already. This one sold, I took a best offer of $18 on this one. And this is another brand I don't normally pick up, but I really, really like the style of this dress, and I got it at the bins. Caslon. They sell this at Nordstrom, but the resale value isn't great on this. But I liked the style quite a bit. It's kind of this navy blue and beige patterned dress, perfect for work. And I sold this for, this one got charged shipping. So I sold this for $18 plus shipping. So they paid $22 for this dress. And then, oh goodness, I have to be really careful. I got this at the bins. I have this thing, I'm like drawn to the creepy vintage dolls. I don't like them. It's not like I collect them or have a fondness for them, but every time I see them, I think somebody's got to buy this. Somebody has to have this, right? So, isn't she precious? She's so precious. I've had this on my shelf for quite a while. A vintage doll. Let me tell you what she is, because it's been so long since I have put the listing up. So she's an Ideal doll. So for those of you who are familiar with vintage dolls, she is an Ideal brand doll. And she has no clothes. And she's jointed. And her eyes close when she lays down. Fancy, fancy. Got her at the bins and she was filthy when I got her at the bins. So cleaned her up, put her up. I sold her for $27 plus shipping. So somebody paid $47 for her. See? Somebody wants the creepy vintage dolls. You guys should see me at garage sales. I go crazy for this kind of stuff. And then I bring them home and I'm like, why do I have creepy dolls in my house? I'd like to say that I won't buy more, but I will. I will. If they're cheap enough, I totally will buy them. and then I will sell them because there is a market for them. I don't know very much about them, honestly. But I know that I had pulled comps when I was at the bins for the Ideal dolls and saw they were all over the place, but figured that she would be worth picking up. And it's been quite, honestly, I've had her up for months, at various prices. And so, but I'm happy with that. That's a good profit. So I'll take it. I'll keep buying the creepy dolls. So this week, I've got a source this week, you guys. I've blown through my listings. I've got one tote of things that needs to be listed that's already photographed. And I have like one tote of things that needs to be photographed. Did I just say that? I felt like I just said that. I have one tote of clothes that are already photographed that I can get listed. And then I've got one tote of clothes that needs to get photographed, which isn't very much for me. So I am going to the bins and sourcing multiple places, multiple times this week, which I love sourcing weeks. My trick is going to be balancing the time so that I not only source, but that I'm listing every day. That means I probably won't get 30 items listed a day, but I'll at least aim to get 10 to 20 up a day. We'll see. I'm volunteering in my kids' class this week. I've got some meetings with some friends this week. I'm hoping, so looking forward, granted plans don't change. I have a very good girlfriend from high school. And you may know her on Instagram as Emily Anderson HQ. She does eBay as well and has started really doing kind of thrifting and sourcing for eBay items over the last year and having her eBay business. So I love following her. She sells all sorts of things. And I love to just see what her experience is. So she's a good girlfriend of mine. We've been friends since high school. And so we're going to have coffee and hang out. And then I think she's going to be on my YouTube channel on Thursday. So I'm going to say that with the caveat that we both have kids and we know that kids sometimes get sick. And so anytime I make plans with anybody that has kids, and because I have kids, it's always with this idea that, but it could get canceled because, kids get sick. So as long as our kids are healthy and we are healthy, our plan is to get together, hang out, and then we're going to come on YouTube and do a show. Maybe it'll be live. Maybe it won't be live. I don't know, but that's going to be on Thursday. So I'm sure you'll get a haul video from me at some point this week. And then hopefully, if all things go well, you'll get that hangout, that conversation between me and my good friend Emily. So have a great week. I'm sure that I will see you. Come follow me over on Instagram. We've got an awesome reselling community over there that we help each other out. It's great for people who are new and seasoned. So if you don't have an Instagram account, you should make one and come and find me and then find us all. It's a great positive place to be in the social media community. If you like this video, go ahead and hit thumbs up. If you would like to see more of them, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment if you have any questions. I try to get to my questions once a day. So I'm really trying to manage my time so that I'm not on social media all the time. And I consider YouTube now a part of my social media flurry. So I allow myself usually once a day to answer my YouTube comments. So if I don't get back to you right away on that, just know that it's because I'm really just trying to do the one time a day interacting on YouTube. So I think that's it for now, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week sourcing, listing, selling. Oh my.